Do you need custom handouts for your games? Check out Cthulhu Architect's handout generator and discover more than 100 handout templates that you can customize and use in your game for free. Newspapers whispering secrets, notes scrawled in madness, and tomes bound in forbidden knowledge. Impress your players with professional-looking handouts and use them in your custom scenario by using our commercial license. You can find Cthulhu Architect's handout generator on ttrpg-handouts.com or just search for handout generator on a search engine. Come, join us. Sanity is overrated. Hello, and welcome to the Miskatonic Playhouse. I'm T.A. Newman, your host. My team and I will be bringing to life adventures using the 7th edition Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, which contains mature themes, cosmic horror, character death, and loss of sanity. Our mystery can be found in the Miskatonic repository, where people like you and me can write adventures for others to play. We'd like to thank Sirenscape, whose tools have helped provide the background sounds that you hear. And if you'd like to become a friend of the Playhouse, then please support us on Ko-fi. That's kofi.com/Miskatonic Playhouse, where you can gain access to exclusive shows and content for as little as £1. Patty and Mags, pretending to be workers at the Playhouse, hear about an accident closing the props room, with the goods elevator being the only way in and out. Shrimpy and Clara hear that the janitor's brother has gone missing, and when the pair meet Cleverstein, the Playhouse's owner, he brushes them off when he spies that they are carrying the Egyptian symbols. The team vows to return after dark to get to the bottom of this mystery. Now it's time to pull back the curtain and roll the dice. Keeper, the stage is yours.
I'll be there to make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what we do full time. Thanks. We'll see you tonight. Then I'm going to turn around and storm off because I know I'm right. But damn it, I just don't have good social skills. Never have. Stupid is our specialty.
We do.
The Zoom chat is undefeated.
Sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
I run a serious game of Call of Cthulhu here with twin brothers and a crazy starlet.
You led with it. This would not be serious, so
Dude,
We're just leaning into the expectations.
we're just meeting your expectations here.
and surpassing.
And surpassing them.
I'm a serious grown-up.
You
Now,
are.
is there anything else that you would all like to do before we fast forward to this evening?
I'd like to ask Emma if she wants to come along tonight.
Emma
You're gonna say
can't
be
this evening.
official.
That's
Fun.
all
Emma tells you that she has a date tonight.
I was going to say Emma has a date tonight.
Oh no!
because I was going to see Emma during the daytime and take her out for a coffee. So when Mags goes and asks her if she'd like to come tonight, Shrimpy's there like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Emma, you have a date? Wow. Who is? Not that I care.
Well, he's this deep sea diving treasure hunter.
Oh,
It's
God.
very exciting. He's called Indiana.
Fuck's sake, he sounds
Sorry,
so
no.
adventurous.
He's
Sounds
called
like he belongs in a
Nevada.
museum.
He's called Nevada. Yeah.
Well, let me know how it goes with Indiana.
Don't let me
Nevada.
know how it goes with Nevada. Oh,
Okay.
well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Mags.
Well,
I
I
might as well
was
just come with you.
actually going to ask someone else, so
Oh, me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shrimpy, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I was getting a coffee with Emma. I thought I was on a date. You turned up. Nevada's
A lot
now on the
happening.
picture.
A lot
I was getting ready to
happening.
propose. Look, here's the ring. I just don't know what to.
Jesus, give that to
well-
Ginny, would you?
Alpha, God, that money
It's Ginny.
grubbing strumpet. No, thank you.
Speaking of which, how are you gonna get? You're just gonna show up with wads of cash.
Clara, where the hell
Right.
did you come from? Are you here as well?
I'm back with my ropes and my box.
Right.
What the bloody
all ready
hell?
to
This is
go.
a private
Clara,
cafe.
Don't bother
What
asking
Emma
Emma.
said.
She's busy. She's got a date.
Oh, Clara, sorry. What were you saying?
Well, I was just. We have to have wads of cash tonight. For
Yes.
The strumpet.
Oh, I always carry wads of cash. Not always for strumpets.
Don't you like
see?
eat strumpets,
Be
Hugo?
inappropriate. I thought I've actually bought a small briefcase. It's empty, but I thought.
My thought was we do. We cut up paper and you do like a 20 on the top, and then paper, 20 on the bottom.
I don't understand.
You make fake bundles of cash, and we put that in the suitcase so she thinks it's real cash.
It's illegal to make fake money, Clara.
Well, you're not making the money though. You're just cutting up paper in the shape of money. We're not printing anything. Just get all the cash. Just get all
Okay.
the cash. Then
Okay, will do. Pop to the bank.
you get robbed
Cool.
by me.
No.
I'm the one robbing us.
Clara, why have you got a gun?
Okay.
We're coming back at
um,
11 with our spelunking gear. I mean, our climbing gear.
Yes.
And
Smash cut.
Frank. And yeah.
Smash cut. And it is now 10:59.
Oh.
I think what's going to happen here is just for me is that Patty is going to step up to the front entrance of the playhouse and like pull a lockpick out of her hair, get down on one knee and put the lockpick into the front door, and then Frank is just going to open the door and look down at her.
That's right, because you kept your keys. I stick my pen back into my hair and I shove past him.
I look really cool though, Patty.
You know, I really hated you for the first 2 or 3 weeks that you were here, but you are growing on me, Max.
Like a rash.
Yeah,
What a
speaking
rash.
of Emma, and I keep walking.
Ooh, Emma's gone down in our estimation.
Don't mention Emma.
She started off on like God level, and now we all hate her.
Oh,
Our jealousy has undone our pedestaling of Emma.
no. Yeah. Trixie
I'd
Emma.
still take her in a second though.
Yep,
Yeah,
we
wouldn't
all
we all?
would.
Wouldn't we all?
We all would.
The minute
Emma.
she comes back.
Yeah. Frank, why are you staring at us while we talk about Emma?
Frank, do you like Emma?
One is
You better
Emma.
not.
Which one is Emma?
Oh, you'd know. If you knew her, you'd know.
Oh,
No,
he just
her.
got
I love her.
suspicious in my book now. He doesn't even know who Emma is. He's not entranced by Emma.
Weird.
How do we know you're Frank and not Xander?
He's a big evil bad guy, I'm telling you guys.
That is actually a very good question.
Who was born first?
Well, it's Xander by 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Oh my.
Yeah.
Poor mom. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, when Xander was alive, could you do the mind
No.
meld manipulation thing?
I don't think that's real. We did used to finish each other's sentences.
Sandwiches.
How did your parents tell you apart?
I'm just
Names.
here
One's
for
Frank and
the.
one was Xander.
They just, when they want to know which one's which, they just shout a name and see which one turns around.
You can, when you know someone, you can tell. But no, sometimes we did switch it up. It was fun. You are standing in a very quiet playhouse after 11 o'clock at night. And standing here, I want you, first of all four of you to give me listen rolls.
Oh, here we go. Come on, roll 20. Disrespect us some more.
There we go. 92 over 45. The disrespecting has started.
66 over 60. The disrespect continues.
31 under 55. I feel like Roll20 is being really nice to me today.
Get out of here,
Yeah.
Camille.
If Roll20
Get
was
out of here
Emma,
with your good
If
luck.
Roll20 was Emma, I'd be the one going on the date.
Don't you go there. Don't you go there, Camille.
Dirty. Blow down. This is dirty blow. 46 over 40.
And actually, it's you, Mags, that you notice there's a faint sound coming from backstage. The sound, it's maybe music playing on some kind of record player playing quietly in the background. And you sort of like take a few steps over there. And there's definitely light backstage as well. Someone is over there by the goods elevator.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Mags hears this. What kind of music? Is it spooky? Is it?
No, it's
jazzy?
it's pretty modern blues.
Huh. So yeah, they kind of take some steps away, and I don't know if the others kind of notice that they're kind of like stepped away and are just kind of like craning their head, almost like trying to listen in a bit past the door to get some more details, perhaps. Mags,
Right, yeah, so
Elfie is here.
That's what your elf is here. It is Hannah Carter,
Oh, okay.
news manager.
Okay.
Hannah is sitting, working away, apparently on the goods elevator. You remember that it was broken and wasn't working?
Yep.
Hannah has apparently stayed behind and is presently trying to fix the goods elevator. You did not get into Hannah's good graces, and
Nope.
you actually did better than Patty. So you sort of like sneak back. And Hannah is listening to music, so you can, walk around, make a little bit of noise, but any loud noises she would notice.
Yeah, so I sneak back to the group and I'm like, Hannah's in there. She's listening to some blues or something. And I think she's fixing the elevator.
Oh,
How are we going to get into the prop room now?
probably the elevator if she's fixing it.
Yeah, but she's there right now. We can't alert her to us being here. We're not allowed in.
Oh, do we not like Hannah?
I don't mind her, but she doesn't like me, and she definitely doesn't like Patty.
Oh,
We could send Frank in.
I
Frank's
guess.
wonderful.
Frank, does Hannah like you? Don't even answer that. Everybody likes you.
It's true, Frank.
Also, he has a
Probably.
reason to be here. Maybe he can ask her, is this something you do every night? Like maybe the elevator comes online every night at 11 p.m. because she needs access to it. Or maybe she's trying to get down there for her own investigation or purpose. Maybe she's missing her twin too. Who knows?
Frank, go and talk to Hannah and take her for a walk.
Well, actually, I was thinking that maybe now would be a good time for us to check out Cleverstein's office, see if we can find anything.
Oh, I was about
That's
to say
the
that.
other end of the...
I was just about to say that. Cleverstein's office first. Took the words right out of my mouth, Frank.
The wardrobe, the door and the wardrobe and yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Frank's giving you a really weird look when you're talking about the door and the wardrobe.
The wardrobe.
His
Floor door.
Silverstein, Everstein, whatever the fuck his name is. You said he's got a
Everstein.
wardrobe and the Neverstein. He's got a wardrobe in front of a door, right? Is that what you're saying, Shrimpy, Clara?
I wasn't really paying much attention. I tend to just riff off what Clara's saying because my memory is very poor. Clara, was it a wardrobe or a wardrobe?
Well, it was what I specifically wrote down in this small notepad that I have is dresser in front of door, and then the room also has windows. I wrote that down as well.
It did have windows.
So
I saw
there are
those.
windows, and that there is at least one door that's not the door you go
Least.
in that
Nope.
is blocked off.
Yes.
So
that
as
door.
I think all 5 of you wander up this staircase and enter Cleverstein's room very, very quietly. You peek in. The lights are dim, and as you flick them on, he does not appear to be in the room.
Told you guys he was
How
leaving
the-
at 11.
But how
Seen you in
did
here.
how did
He's in the wardrobe.
Frank know that he wasn't in here?
Because this is where he killed Xander. Is Frank in the room with us?
I
Jokes.
don't think he's Frank killed. I don't think Xander was killed here, but I do think Cleverstein's hiding something, and I wanted to check this place out.
Yes.
I'm just.
This dresser.
I'll be
Let's all
honest
have a
with you
look
all.
around.
Thank you for coming with me. I've always been a bit scared to do this alone.
As a point of clarity, we're not coming with you. You're coming with us. But sure, you
Yes,
go ahead and
yes.
create that narrative however you want to. I'm going to go play with the wardrobe. You guys want to clear his desk and da-da-da-da-da and
I'll-
like sweep the room?
Clara's already like,
I'll go help.
it's like you hear it like
That-
across the bottom of the.
Not too loud.
yeah.
Not too loud.
We're the worst investigators ever.
Hannah's gonna hear us.
I'm pretty good.
So as you're moving the wardrobe, Clara and Shrimpy, as the 2 of you are doing it, give me strength rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
And
As you were.
I was going to search the desk. My strength
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
helping.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Okay.
Patty and Clara.
Okay, in
You're
that case, Clara and Patty, please give me strength rolls to move the dresser.
Please give me strength.
hard
Lord,
success.
give me
16,
strength.
16
Thank God.
50. Thank goodness.
Oh, Clara. Beast.
Clara moves this. Patty is there.
good. Yes.
Patty was also there.
Patty was also there.
And as you get to this door and you pull it down, Frank's like, that just leads to the auditorium. And Clara, you pull open this door, and like there's just a direct drop down into the auditorium on the other side. And you know, like that movie scene where you and you like half fall in and then you fall
Yeah.
back out again.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it looks like in some redecoration at some point, whatever this door is just. This door is just left over from whatever refurbishment or something because it's just there's nothing there. If any of you want to give me an architecture roll or a history roll or any other kind of roll to try and understand why this might exist, there's every chance that Newman actually knows.
Oh, I do. But I'm not metagaming. I am
No,
failing.
like just because you're an actor in this case, not because of the metagaming.
Boy, we love
So in the
to fail at
19th century,
Roll20.
do none of you know?
No.
None of you know.
Wait, hold
Are you
on.
asking us in character or in real life?
Well, what I'll tell you all, because it's interesting, though none of you actually know this in character, is that in the 19th century, it was quite common to have the gods and the in this area, you would have like a booth someone would sit in and watch and look down from. But obviously, since they renovated the place, they've gotten rid of that. This would have led into one of those booths, and it's just completely gone now. It's just so this was just a classic red herring. But you actually get this sort of thing quite often in playhouses. Doors to nowhere.
This is the only thing I wrote down in my notes, though. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
it's
windows.
important.
I did write
And-
down there's windows.
And
So-
Emma.
Yep.
Written
It's
Emma,
a sexy
then, a lot
drawing
your
of Emma.
notes.
And Emma, yeah.
Well,
You should give your Kofi backers a character sheet for Emma. They deserve it.
The updated version of Stage Fright, yes.
Right.
Shrimpy, you were going to look at the desk.
Yes.
There is an ungodly amount of empty liquor bottles everywhere.
Aww.
Is it cheap
As well as just piles and piles of quite classic manuscripts and books. Nothing really stands out here, but there is one locked drawer.
I will use my rather sturdy tie pin
Oh.
and just have a 1 second. I'm not going to lockpick it. I'm just going to basically jam it in and try and wiggle the jaw free.
Give me a strength roll.
I was assuming that would be intelligence.
Damn.
I rolled an 83 on 45, but I think I'm going to push this roll, Keeper, if that's allowed.
Oh.
And I think I'm going to push it by getting it slightly open and getting one set of fingers just inside the drawer with the tie pin just bending, flexing to that point of, I've nearly got this. Is that okay, Keeper?
Yes, if you make a lot of noise, you are likely to alert someone.
And lose 3 fingers.
I like to call that an extreme success. 8 under 45. I shall be alerting no one and finding everything out.
Yeah, you do. You just slip it open. Really, really nice. And the thing is, this drawer... Well, first of all, you find a bottle of absinthe. Then you find $400 in assorted bills and an empty notepad. But as you pick up the notepad and show it to Clara, you notice that there's strong indentations on it.
Can I
And
literally hand it to Clara so Clara sees it? Can I kind of be like,
Yeah.
Patty, there's a bottle of absinthe. Mags, there's $400, dollars. I don't really know. Clara, empty notebook.
What?
I can't really see anything else.
And so, Clara, you immediately obviously take a rubbing of this.
Rubbing.
I am pocketing that cash, by the way.
And Clara, do you want to try and describe what you see when you look at handout 4?
Huh.
It looks like more of those symbols, but I'm zooming in here. They just I compared them to the box. Do they look similar in orientation or like pattern? Or can I find repetition between these and between the box?
Do you have any skills in calligraphy or I'll just give you I don't think you will, so let's give you a spot hidden. I'll give you a spot hidden in an attempt to answer that.
Roll eyes, please.
Don't we
Like
have the
roll
box?
eyes
Patty?
in my
Roll
Bring the box.
eyes, please.
Give us the box.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
the box.
I have the box.
Look.
61
Fucking
over
hell.
25.
It's atrocious.
They are, to your untrained eye, they are the same language, the same sort of symbol. You cannot say more than that.
Honestly, Clara, you really should train your eyes.
Is it okay? I want to push this roll. And what I want to do is I want to take one of our rubbings that we did on the box, and I want to take this. I'll rip it out of the notebook. I want to hold them back to back, and I want to shine one of the flashlights through so that the symbols show up more clearly, and I can kind of like slide them back and forth over one another to try to overlap to see if there are similar patterns between the two.
That's actually pretty dope.
This I will let you upgrade this to an intelligence roll because that is pretty dope.
That's hella dope.
Well, I have a 19 intelligence, so 77 under.
I rolled a 77. Jesus. Roll 20 tonight.
Word.
Yeah. With this literal light comparison, differential comparison, some might say, you manage to pretty clearly demonstrate that whereas the symbols that you have from the box are expertly carved, the carvings on the notepad you're getting from Cleverstein look cruder, more poorly drawn. They look like a child learning their letters. So while they are the same-ish style, the box that you have, the Egyptian box, is carved by someone who knew what they were doing, whereas these symbols look almost like a child practicing their letters, much, much cruder. Mags, you haven't done anything in this room yet. Can I go to you?
There you go.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Was it just?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, I think Mags, once sort of the door to nowhere has been revealed, and that seems like a literal dead end. They then sort of switch their attention to the chest of drawers, because that hasn't been rifled through yet, right? Was it something else that Shrimpy was looking at?
Chest of drawers, as you rifle through them, is just clothes and more empty bottles.
Okay, so nothing.
Okay.
It's the only things in this room you haven't really explored is the bookshelf.
Okay, yeah. I
Or
have a great library use score, so I should definitely make the most of that.
I will genuinely take your library use roll here.
Amazing. If we got it, why not? If you got it, flaunt it. Okay, where did it even go? Library use. Yeah, so I'm gonna peruse the books. Ooh,
Hey!
67 under 75. I'm happy with that.
Oof.
The library is a fairly comprehensive list of the classic plays and classic literature. Your eye is drawn to a particularly impressive copy of the complete works of William Shakespeare, and as you pull it off of the shelf in order to just bathe in its magnificence, you notice that behind it there's a small button. All 5 of you are now staring at this button.
I press it.
Good job.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yes.
what are you doing? Pressing
It's
buttons
Act 3.
willy-nilly.
Push
Oh,
that button.
Christ.
You've
Push it twice.
Crazy.
you're telling
click.
me you've seen a button that you haven't pressed before?
That's why Emma doesn't like you, Shrimpy. You can never push the button. You can't
I
find
will
it.
Crazy.
push the button. I will push. Right, that's it. And I pushed the button like several times.
I already
It's
pushed
Yeah,
it.
was it-
pushed.
Shrimpy can't even find the button. What are we talking about?
I'm pushing a book by accident. Look!
Okay.
Verzy. I just need to
everyone.
give the Playhouse a few minutes. Take a deep breath.
Sorry.
Is this not symphony?
It's Newman's fault.
It's all right.
Yeah, that shit was actually on Camille, but whatever.
There is a click, and you suddenly feel like the bookcase is quite light. And Max, you push it to the side, revealing a secret entrance. Looking inside, it looks like it goes down several stories. It looks like it's an old emergency exit, but it is dimly, if it's actually not lit at all, it's completely dark.
Ooh.
Bring torches.
Frank, have you ever cleaned this?
No, I've never seen this before. Maybe this is how he's always getting in and out of this place.
Oh. Because people think he lives here, don't they? But he's clearly not here. What, is there a ladder? He can't fly, can he?
No, he's probably using these stairs, like we just said.
Well, that would make more sense. I just didn't want to assume everybody was at the same place as I was intellectually. The stairs, you say?
Oh, we're past Act 2. Can I now shove Shrimpy down the stairs?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, good. We made it. Yep. Way to stick to your commitments.
Oh, my bad leg.
Frank, talk me through the floor plan here. You're super intimately aware of the Playhouse. What's beneath us right now?
The auditorium. It's just out that door.
So directly beneath us is the auditorium. So these stairs are either leading somewhere into the auditorium or behind it, right?
Or they probably would come out in the prop room.
Gotta go.
Interesting.
We gotta go.
Been meaning to go there.
Spirit of adventure. Emma doesn't know what she's missing.
No, she's gonna love us. She's gonna love it.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm just going to quickly just dart out of the room. I'm moving quickly. I'm moving very quietly, but I would like to see if I can get eyes back on Hannah to see if she has succeeded with her work on the elevator yet, or if she's still there futzing around with it.
All right, can I get a stealth roll?
I didn't want to roll.
Consequence here will be more to do with not feeling like you can get there quietly rather than actually alerting her. Oh,
Hurt.
doesn't matter. 39.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Over 6 or under 65. We made it.
Actually, I'll tell you what you do, Patty. You open that door into the auditorium and you look across and you see, because the stage is not got the curtain down, so you can just see through. And she is busily working away at the elevator. So she's pretty much directly below and slightly to the side of you.
Okay. I will quietly shut that door. I will run back up to the group. Hannah is still working on the elevator, but I can't imagine it's going to take her too much longer. She looks like she knows what she's doing. But if she's using the elevator to get to the prop room, that means she probably doesn't know about this secret passage.
Don't tell her. Come on, let's go. I say from a bit further down where Mags pushed me to. I'm like
It
picking
was a
myself off the
playful
floor.
shove. Playful.
I'm sorry. I'm just quite my bad leg. I'm a bit wobbly.
This is actually the perfect point to unveil my master plan here. I go,
Emma.
I throw something and I go, watch out, Xander. And then I see if Frank turns around.
That's so petty.
We established it last.
Miranda. So Miranda.
I just been waiting for a moment because I don't think he's Frank.
Xander, catch this.
That's like me looking at any of my dogs and just throwing a bone and going, dog, look, and just seeing if the dog responds.
No, but see, if it's Frank, he won't look because I said Xander, and we established that this is how you tell them apart.
What exactly are you hurling at Frank?
Not Frank. Catch.
Nothing. I just want to see if he turns around because I said Xander.
What, his missing brother's name?
Yeah,
turn
oh
around.
my god, my brother's here.
I tend to ignore my
brother's
missing
name?
brother's name just in case he's not actually there.
It's just cruel.
Look, it's just he keeps saying things like his mom, and I just don't buy it.
Miranda.
Give me.
This is Clara
Give me a psychology.
in character.
Sorry.
Oh,
Clara.
I love it. Oh,
Emma
this is a
would
good
hate
story.
this. Emma would find this so mean.
I'm so proud of you.
I fumbled.
This is the roll 20 tells great
Yes.
stories, and so does
Yes.
Miranda.
Okay.
So the thing is, when you say his name, he does turn around. He turns around really fast.
When I say
he turns
Xander.
around and his pupils dilate slightly.
You say his name.
Clara,
Yeah.
you're convinced that's Xander. You know it
I didn't have to roll that.
in your heart. You know it in your heart that is Xander, not Frank.
Fuck's sakes, guys.
Well, I was using Clara as the sensible side of Shrimpy, but
No,
I feel like that's gone out the window.
nope.
Okay.
This is
She's
amazing.
still the sensible side of Shrimpy.
Clara, there is nothing. There is pretty much nothing that will convince you that that is not Xander. You have convinced yourself.
There wasn't before.
Wow.
And I say, just as I suspected.
Just as I suspected.
Suspected what, Clara?
I'll tell you later, Hugo, but that's not Frank, that's Xander.
No.
Well, I guess I don't have to tell you later because I just told you.
I know, but I suppose you can expound upon it later. Come on, down the stairs. Really, Xander? Well, does that mean Frank's dead?
Maybe, but there might not be if Frank. I don't know.
I cannot
Frank could be dead.
believe
Xander could have
what
killed.
I'm hearing right now.
There's a lot.
Maybe
of things
Xander killed Frank.
It's strange that I got this far down the stairs for us to have this whisper conversation.
I know. Patty and Mags are really taking their time, aren't they?
So
Maybe Frank's
keep talking
wearing a
about
Xander outfit.
skin suit.
He's wearing his brother's skin.
His
Why?
identical
That's what they
twin
call
brother's skin as a disguise.
I mean,
that-
everyone.
I need to stop. I need to probably rein this in and give you guys some more plot. Otherwise, you're going to get even weirder. The stairs are sort of dark, and Clara did bring torches, so you click them on and you look down. What did you bring? Like a modern torch is probably a little bit expensive and fancy right now, so it's a lantern. What light source have you brought? I mean, Shrimpy probably has a torch because he's.
I would have bought a torch because I can afford it.
Yeah. Well, I would have brought one because I have one for all of my rock climbing, which occasionally goes into the earth. That's called cave rock climbing, and you need a
Spelunking.
Spelunking.
Cave rock climbing.
Be a good name for it in the future.
Maybe we can talk about that later.
Because Mags has no money. They've just got like a tinder torch that they just set fire. Like Dungeons and Dragons style. They've got their
Dragon style.
They got their torch.
Booze up from
I think you'll find it's
Everyone
called
tells
Trolls and Tunnels during this time period.
In the 20s, yes. When
In the 20s, it was Trolls and Tunnels.
just
For
like
tunnels and
trolls.
trolls.
So I just
No.
set
That was
fire to a stick.
Definitely. Right.
Or maybe I have a gas
Resisting the
lamp.
urge to go and kill Newman. So you make your way down these steps, and at the bottom there is a door. On this side, it looks like a fairly normal handled door. So you pull the handle down and you open it up, stepping into what you presume is the props room. Now,
The elusive prop.
here is where I have to work out how modern. Here we go. Yes.
Uh-oh.
If you should all.
Oh, he done brought out a map,
Okay,
y'all.
now.
Not a map.
Now, hold on a minute.
Not a map, Lord.
We now have the map, and I need to reveal the secret entrance to you all. Can you all see the secret entrance now?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, would you look at that? On the stairs.
So, you have now all entered the prop room, which hopefully on the video version of this you'll be able to see the picture. But Newman, would you mind describing what you can see, and then I'll fill in the blanks with the description.
Is this as we go into the props room? Yes.
Yes. What does the map show you?
So, coming down the stairs, there's a secret entrance. We open the door into the props room. The props room shows almost directly in front of us and to the right-hand side of us, which might be the east of the props room, is a huge series of small prop cupboards, maybe shelving that's kind of built up in a higgledy-piggledy kind of way. To the far side of the wall, which is the northern side of the wall, the northwestern side of the wall, there are some bigger cases, which is more for scenery. In the central area of the room, there is a goods lift, which is perhaps what
Presently
Hannah was
up,
working
you
on.
can see the top of it.
We can see the top of it. It's currently elsewhere.
So you can see the bottom, it's above you.
Oh, I see. So it's up away from us where Hannah is. Is that right, Hedge, where Hannah is?
Yeah, Hannah is now directly above you.
And to the west, we can see a selection of large props. These are crates, barrels, desks, shelves. And beyond that, on the far side of that, dropping down from that, is stairs. Do those stairs go down, Keeper?
Those stairs are going up. Those stairs lead back up into
Oh, that must be what he walled off.
Playhouse.
Right. So stairs going up. So this is as far as we can go. We also can see that there are couple of doors on the southern wall, 2 doors spaced far apart, and then in between those 2 doors that are spaced far apart, there appears to be a slightly bulging wall.
That's a pretty good description, and it's made of wood, as if someone has built a wooden wall here. I encourage you all, because this is the podcast, to just maybe rifle through the large props, small props, and scenery. Why don't you all just have a look through? Shall we start? Shrimpy, what do you want to look through?
I think... Well, I'd probably go through the small props. It's immediately in front of me. There's these like higgledy-piggledy shelves all over the shop. I think I'll have a little nose through there.
So the first thing you find, you pick up is what you believe to be a spittoon.
Oh. Spittoon.
You throw that to one side and you uncover a train conductor's whistle. Loads of different stuff here. In one corner, you see an old Christmas tree with presents for something called Krampus.
How
Weird.
bizarre.
Patty, what are you looking at in here?
I'll run through the scenery area.
So the first scenery you look at's a dark and lonely island with a medieval church sitting on the top of a hill in the distance.
Okay.
The next one is a Regency-era mansion and gardens by a river.
Okay. I'm getting frustrated because all of this secrecy and all of this don't get down to the prop room, and we're just looking at mundane props. So there's a part of me that's getting frustrated and is getting irritated because, like, okay, this got it. Why is everyone trying to get here, or why is everyone trying to keep everyone out of here? So now I'm moving through the scenes faster.
Well, the final one you're looking at is a barren field turned into a never-ending dust bowl. This is not what you're looking for. Clara, maybe you want to look at the larger props now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I want to do.
Because the first one you see is very interesting.
Oh.
It's a life-sized alpaca.
Yeah, it is.
So realistic, it could be taxidermied.
Of course it is. It's
called Xander.
The next thing you notice
Which one are you,
is a
Frank or
working.
Xander?
The next thing you notice is a working loom spooled with an unfinished piece of cloth.
Oh, they go full out here, guys. These are very realistic props. I'm impressed seeing how much of a crap hole it was upstairs. That these look so nice.
Finally, and perhaps most alarmingly, you see a realistic set of medieval knight's armor with a surprisingly sharp-looking pike.
Whoa! Check this out.
Long time Playhouse listeners are challenged to identify every single one of those references. The only person I believe so far to have gotten all of them was our producer Stu. So we'll see how you all do. But it falls to Max to investigate something other than my stupid self-references.
All right, yeah. I would like to try to look behind what's behind door number 1, please.
The door on the bottom left.
Yeah, the door sort of nearest to where we've entered. I think that's what draws
The nearest where you've entered, on the bottom right.
attention.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is actually very interesting. So what you find when you open this door is on the actual door itself, there is a warning inflammable sticker. And as you open it, you smell the faint smell of gunpowder.
Oh, yes.
In here, this room is it's lined with metal because it is full of pyrotechnics.
Wow.
In here, things explode. You open it up and you're like, "Whoa."
Max, inflammable. Does that mean flammable or not flammable?
I think the door's inflammable, but the stuff inside is very flammable.
So
Which other pyrotechnics?
inflammable means not flammable.
I
Why
think
did they
so.
say inflamed?
Inflammable.
You're not wrong.
Well, I think we should just, in case we need it, we know that this is here, but for now, I think we should just shut this door again.
Very good. Very good.
No. Guys, we're missing something. No, we're absolutely missing something. There's props. There's alpacas, Christmas trees, and pyro. This is all standard things you would find in a theater or a playhouse. We are missing something.
Another door?
Well, there's a bloody bulge in the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, you said about doors being, put up willy-nilly.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. You think? Maybe there's something behind that door.
Now that Frank said it out loud, Shrimpy actually thinks that is the case rather than just speaking out loud. Yes. Yes. I
You think
Yes, I
Xander's
do.
behind that
Maybe
wall?
there is, or you definitely know that he is, Frank.
Oh, Xander. Oh,
Thinks-
not a bloody clue. And I kind of wink towards Clara.
Well, if there's
not-
something behind that wall, we gotta get the wall down. Do we
Yes.
have anything
I've got my grandfather's watch.
to take down a wall?
Sorry, I wasn't sure what you were asking. No. Is there anything in the room, Keeper,
They
that
have
we
this
can kind of...
Pike.
Oh, the pike!
I think it's at that moment that like Frank just grabs that pike and just rams it hard into the wooden wall and just begins
Oh!
very loudly beginning.
Frank's trying to make some progress here.
Yeah, Frank, calm down. We don't usually operate this quickly.
Great, now he has a weapon.
Because while
Kill
Frank's kind of taking down the wall, could I just check the other door that we haven't looked in yet?
Yeah, you find a room full of electronic equipment.
Okay.
It's light and sound equipment, basically.
Right, so again, nothing out of the ordinary.
Inflammable.
Again, nothing very out of the ordinary.
How are you flammable?
But as Frank is destroying this wall, Hattie, do you give me a spot hidden, please?
I absolutely will. Your spot hidden is on the way right now. That is a hard success.
Whoa!
Emma loves me again.
Hattie, you're the one who's been pulling things to the side and pulling things and dragging things out. And so you also, as you realize the small props shelves, they move. Pushing past all of them, you're wondering if maybe there's something valuable back here. So you're sort of sneaking off as Frank takes the attention to find
Dun, dun, dun.
on the east wall some kind of door.
I come up on the door.
It's
Secret door.
the thing is, it's not so much a door. What it is basically one wall comes across, and the two, they look like they meet, but actually there's a thin gap behind, so you can almost slip in between two walls
Ooh.
and just disappear.
Okay. So I find the wall. I am going to start muttering to myself, because the first thing I wanted to say when Frank started like banging through the wall is, whomever is coming down here is not breaking down a wall to get to wherever they're getting. Like, there has to be a floor trap, a wall trap, or something. So I feel at least validated in the fact that my emotions didn't control me today. I'm going to move back out. Before I tell the rest of the party, if I go into this lift area, is there a way that I can deactivate it where even if Hannah gets it operational, it still won't work? Is there a lever or something that I can do, or something that I could even unplug from down this lever where it would stop somebody from dropping down on us unannounced?
No, all the electronics would be up above.
Damn it, that is unfortunate. Frank. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Frank from Oh, for fuck's sakes.
What? Give me
You're
that
doing
pipe,
so
Frank.
great.
I'll
Sorry to interrupt
carry
you.
on.
No, stop. Shrimpy.
Yeah,
What?
actually.
So I'm going to try to grab onto the stop.
Oh.
I found another passage in the back behind the shelves. It's some weird wall compartment where you slip between walls and can move about.
Just for clarity, though, as Frank has been destroying this wall, you can see that behind this wall there is definitely another door.
Damn, I hate being wrong. That was totally in character and out loud.
If there's anything that I've learned about this place, it's that every room has at least 2 entrances, be it secret or
At
trapdoor, back door, this door, walled up doors, elevators. Frank is Xander and Xander's Frank.
Yes.
Okay. So there's another door there. I was wrong. Fully admit it. There's also another door this way. This one tells me we're going to get something more from it because at least it's not behind a wall that needs to be torn down to get access to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody put up a wall in front of that door, there's something behind it they don't want us to see.
Oh,
For fuck's sakes. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
Language,
really
man.
irritated with
also
being
like-
wrong tonight.
I like the other door too. I think everyone was a little right. Okay.
well,
And if it was
honestly,
just a lame door and they didn't want anyone to go into it, they just put a dresser in front of it. If it was
They would just put a dresser in front of it,
they
right.
just put a
Okay.
dresser in front of it instead of
I
just
feel
walling
like
it up.
everybody just needs to be very grown up for a moment and just recognize there are 2 doors here that we need to explore, and there's a very simple, easy way to decide what we do. Rock, paper, scissors.
Emma?
What?
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
shoot.
Okay,
I'm going for my door. You're going for your door. You ready?
that's right. Yeah, let's go.
2 out
Okay.
of 3 or
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Scissors beats
So, for
paper.
those listening, Shrimpy chose scissors and Patty chose paper.
Yes.
So my door was, and I looked towards Clara, confused because Shrimpy doesn't really know what's going on.
your door was the one behind the wall.
Can't we just
Yes.
check both doors?
Well,
Max.
yeah, but we're starting with the door that we had to pull down drywall for first.
Okay.
Exactly. Frank, open the door.
Frank rips the door open as he like basically pulls his way through, opens
Why
the
is
door
Frank
and
waiting
drives
for
in.
us?
Frank freakishly strong.
Yeah, he's
Like a
huge.
man
Do the
that has
rest of the
killed his
investigation.
twin. Like
Let
a
us
man
know
that
how
has
it
killed
goes.
his twin and has absorbed his power.
Seconds,
Twins can do that
Well,
8
apparently so.
seconds
outside
later.
of the womb.
Part.
Sorry, Hedge.
Hate everyone. All of you.
Seconds later, 2 identical men erupt from this doorway and land in a pile wrestling with each other on the floor. They are wearing the same overalls. They have the same look, the same build, the same mustache. They look completely identical. One is screaming and ranting and raving and trying to, it seems, almost tear the other one's head off. And the other one is screaming, no, Xander, it's me, Xander, can you, no, ah!
Oh shit!
Can I have everybody's
right.
dexes, please?
Oh, okay.
I was fucking right.
A dex roll.
Everybody's dexes, please. I need to know your dexterity
Oh,
score.
you want to know our dexterity score? 75.
70.
Yes.
Sorry, 70.
Sorry,
just
we're
pop-
doing initiative. My bad.
45.
So, Patty, Clara,
70.
Max. So it's Patty, then Clara and Max together, and then Shrimpy last by a long way. So Patty, you're the first to react to this. There are 2 identical men fighting on the ground in front of you. What do you do?
Okay, you said the one looks like he's literally getting ready to pull the other guy's head off. Like he's.
What? Yeah, give me a spot hidden, actually.
That's not what I wanted, Hedge. That ain't what I needed.
As a point of clarification, are they also identical to the other Frank / Xander that's in the room? Are they different?
Yes, this is almost certainly Frank and Xander.
But also, Frank, so there's 3 people in the room that look alike right now.
3 people in the
No.
room.
Frank went into the room. Frank and Xander then came out of the room fighting.
Just the 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought we were looking like
I
a
was thinking
triplet or a
of 3
cloning
people,
situation.
like, some sort of
Okay.
situation.
Franks and Xanders are there.
It's a
Okay.
family reunion. They're just hugging.
It is
Both
beautiful.
wearing overalls.
Enough
Are
for
those the
everybody,
clothes
Max.
that
Enough for everybody.
Frank was wearing when they went in.
Okay.
So they both are wearing the same clothes.
That they were wearing before.
Yes.
Not different clothes. Okay,
Patty,
just clarifying.
they are.
Patty
very
felt. May I
difficult
push
to
it?
tell. You may. Do you want to? How are you going to push this? I'm
Yeah.
about to give you information about Frank and Xander.
I can wait for you if you want me to.
No. Wait. How would you? The spot hidden was to find out information about Frank and Xander.
Oh,
How
gotcha.
would you like to
So
push this roll?
looking at Frank and Xander, so looking at the 2 of them as they're going after it right now, I am just going to stop and look at who has the most debris on them from the wall being broken down before, because that will tell me that was the person that was banging on it to get into it. That should tell us that who was, I believe, is Frank.
Very clever.
Yeah, we'll send thoughts and prayers about it. Y'all know how Emma likes to do me. Y'all, 69 under 70. Just narrowly made that spot hidden.
Emma's
how Emma
favorite
likes
role.
to be.
Nice. That's how
Emma's
Emma
favorite
likes to
role.
do, yeah.
That's how Emma likes to do me. Rolls of 69.
Hey, but
Hey! Midnight at the Playhouse.
We're gonna have to put like a mature tag or something on this. The thing is, one of the Turners, Frank and Xander Turner, one of the Turners is attempting to rip the head off of the other one and is basically trying to bite him and looks almost feral. The other one is almost certainly Frank.
Okay.
The one that you've been talking to is the one who's trying to stop the other one from biting him. So there's one that looks feral and confused and mad, and one that looks like a man fighting for his very life.
Okay. So the frantic one on my action this round, I'm going to do everything I can to try to grapple this guy and try to pull him back or down. So the biting one, I'm going to try to catch him by his forehead and his chest. I'm just trying to pull him back, pull him off.
Great, give me that grapple roll.
All right, it's en route, baby.
Try to brawl, I believe.
Where is that in roll 20? Because it's not on my
I think it's just a
skill
fighting
sheet.
brawl.
On
Oh,
your
it's in
skill sheet,
combat.
but it's all the way to the
Fighting
right.
skills.
Oh, thank you. Hi, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, 48 over 30. Guys, what is that? 18 points?
Yeah.
If I wanted to
Spend the
succeed on
luck.
that one, I'm going to spend the luck on that one. This is going to work out great for me by the end of this game.
Your luck is now 2.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled. That's weird.
Group luck, guys.
Yeah, my group luck is a 2. All right, so yeah, for my fighting brawl, I have a regular success on trying to pull the feral one off. Hey, it's okay. We're here to help you. We're here to help. We're just here to help.
Mags and Clara, you see Patty effectively managed to roll. So, Clara, to you, you assume Frank has been pulled off of Xander. Mags, you see the feral one being pulled off of what you assume is the guy that you have been hanging out with so far.
I think now that I see
Mags, you react.
Now that I see that Patty has kind of managed to grapple who I'm assuming is Xander, can I kind of like look in his eyes or just his general, kind of demeanor and kind of try to understand what's going on with him? Why is he acting this way?
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to actually ask you, this is sort of, give me a sanity roll here.
Oh, interesting.
Very intriguing. That's better than my psychology, so let's go for it.
All right, let's rock.
Whee! But also, maybe I'll go a little insane. I rolled a 43 under 55.
Yeah. you notice that his eyes look almost dead, and this sort of freaks you out a little bit. You're presently assuming he's been locked in here for a long time. They were talking about months. Maybe he's just been a prisoner and he's just gone a little bit crazy. It's very weird. There's something really, really wrong with his eyes, though. It's freaking you out a little bit.
Ooh.
There's something up with his eyes. Something isn't right. This isn't just a man who's been locked up. He's been through something. I don't know what. Xander? Xander, can you hear me?
Xander, can you hear me?
And can you hear
immediately thought
me?
Clara.
Yep.
What do you do? How do you react? How do you respond to the situation?
So Patty has pulled the feral one off of the other one.
Yes.
Most would be assuming that that's Xander. I would be assuming that's Frank. Maybe.
Yep.
It's about to get very confusing, and I feel like I need to prevent future confusion. And so the one that is fighting Patty, I want to take my alpaca necklace off, and I want to slip it on him so that in the case that they get mixed up, I can tell which one is a witch.
You're tagging one of the Turners with an alpaca. This is good.
Yes, because look, it's bound to happen that they're going to get
Witch
flipped
hunt.
up again. We don't know which one is which.
Brilliant.
Which, so see, it's which one is witch hunt.
Who have you
No
put
notes.
the necklace on?
I'm the one that's being actually, if the one that's being held is the other one's probably distracted by what's going on. So I'll put it on who everyone thinks is Frank, but I think is Xander.
The one we've spent all the time with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so non-feral. The not feral one.
Slip up behind him.
Okay, I'll
Put something
I'll
on
take a
him, tag him.
dexterity roll there.
Oh, thank God. Because I thought you were going to say sleight of hand, which is not good. It's okay. I rolled a 93 over 70. I would
Put it
like
on Mags.
to push that roll, but I
Worth
put it on
it.
myself.
I think there's a pretty funny thing that happens if you fail here. So yeah, go for it.
Okay. The problem is I'm gonna have to. So the problem is that I'm being a little bit obvious. So what I want to do is I want to trip over something and fall into it and oh my God, Frank! So, oh God, are you okay? And, I fell and I'm falling on you, and I'm putting this necklace on you really tight. So
bad.
You don't just put it in your shirt.
Yep.
If I can get it on him so I can tag him so I can tell that they're different people.
Becomes a garrote. I love it.
I rolled,
Look at that.
but it's pretty low. It's not true push because the 10s would have been a 1. I was extreme success.
That's so gorgeous.
That's amazing. 10 under 70.
10 out of 70.
You.
So you tag Frank, who you think is Xander, with this alpaca necklace. You're putting it around his neck?
I'm putting it around his neck so that just because for ease, because otherwise I thought about putting it in the pocket, but then in order to determine that they're different, I would have to pat them down and they might find it in their pocket and take it out. I'm hoping that the necklace is just don't even notice it.
Shrimpy, what do you do?
So my intention was with the scary person coming out of the hidden room that had been walled up was to grab the pike and stop them.
Do you have the pike? Once again, I don't know why
How
people
does
keep
he-
letting Newman have a pike, but it's
Why
happened
does
again.
Newman keep getting the pike?
People just
Crazy.
don't control themselves around me. They slip up and they let me pick things up. That's what happens here. So it's a collective responsibility on the lot of you for letting
Yep.
me pick up the pike.
Fair.
Am I aware that Clara is putting the alpaca on real Frank, not Xander.
Real Frank, not Xander.
You're seeing Clara knock into Xander. No, Frank. Fuck. You see Clara knock into Frank.
Be either one, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say they're interchangeable at this point. Yep.
Could be either one. Kill them both.
Kill them both. That's the only way to be
Okay.
sure.
So, because my dexterity is slower, I've had a moment to gain a perception of what's going on. I even noticed earlier that Patty made an assumption that Frank was the one that had a lot more building dust on him because he had been using a pike to knock down a wall. So I'm thinking that I know who Frank is. I could be wrong. And I'm thinking I know who Xander is. In this case, the twin who is aggressively attacking the other twin, that is the twin who I would like to stick a pike in maybe their leg and just like pin them down and just be like, what the, calm it down.
If that's one way to break up a
That
fight.
was the very, very violent action. No, you're not going to have any expertise in pike usage, Shrimpy.
Oh God.
I mean, we
I have a
fence the
70 in
children.
pike.
Oh, do you? Oh, wonderful. I pass it.
No, Camille. As Camille, I have a 70 in pike.
Oh, it's
Max
Camille.
doesn't.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. No.
My bad.
I've got a 90 in rapier and dagger, but I'm afraid it's not pike.
I hate everyone.
I will give you this at a base 20.
Oh. So shall I just roll a D100 or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. Base 20, pike in the leg.
He's not going to get to fight back on the basis that he is presently grappled with by Patty. However, you've never stabbed someone before, and if the idea freaks you out, so you actually aim to get the trouser leg, but you fail. But it's at that moment that the light shines on not Frank, and all four of you suddenly see his empty eyes glazed white. Give me sanity rolls, all four of you.
Ooh, Clara
Like,
was
as in, like,
right.
Dead eyes. Is that what we're seeing?
Completely dead eyes.
Camille made it with a regular success. I'm not
Hugo
Camille.
failed. Shrimpy failed.
I'll take a 1d6 for the failures and 1 for the successes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I rolled 6 whilst
Give
holding
me
the
that
pike.
intelligence roll.
Uh-oh.
I succeeded on my intelligence roll.
Hard
This is the
success.
best course of events. A hard success. 18 under 65. So I've
Well done. Good job.
6 sanity points.
You're going to enter into a bout of madness.
Good for
With a pike.
I think,
you. With a pike.
you know what? It's not going to be violence oriented. In fact, you are disgusted with yourself for thinking of stabbing another human, and you are determined to apologize and make it up to this quite clearly disturbed, not okay man in front of you, and you're going to do everything you can to try and help this man get up, because that is the British thing to do.
Do you need custom handouts for your games? Check out Cthulhu Architect's handout generator and discover more than 100 handout templates that you can customize and use in your game for free. Newspapers whispering secrets, notes scrawled in madness, and tomes bound in forbidden knowledge. Impress your players with professional-looking handouts and use them in your custom scenario by using our commercial license. You can find Cthulhu Architect's handout generator on ttrpg-handouts.com or just search for handout generator on a search engine. Come, join us. Sanity is overrated. Thank you for joining us for Act 3 of Stage Fright by the Miskatonic Playhouse. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please leave a review wherever you've watched or listened to this production. If you'd like to support us further, please take a look at our Ko-Fi. That's kofi.com/Miskatonic Playhouse, and our website, www.miskatonicplayhouse.com. And you can find us on most of the social media platforms with links found in the show notes. Until next time, when the curtain rises again.